What's good, everybody? Welcome back to L Boxing. Back with another live stream. And this one, we're going to break down these new WBA rankings. I want to salute everybody coming through the building. My man Ali 313 in the building. Salute, bro. Salute to you. You know what I'm saying? So we're going to break down these rankings from top to bottom. You know what I'm saying? I know we just got some big news. You know what I'm saying? Manny Pacquiao is a champion in recess, and Trevor Bryan and Stavern and all that good stuff. So we're going to break it down. Salute to everybody. Listen to the playback. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate you. Hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? Drop a comment. We're going to get right to it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to break down this stuff. You know what I'm saying? That way, anybody that come through, they'll be informed, all that good stuff. And we're just doing something different over here, you know what I'm saying? L does boxing, you know what I'm saying? We're just doing something different over here. So salute to everybody. So I'm gonna screen share the new rankings. Just came out January the 29th today. So I'm about to get it popping. My man Milo in the building. Salute, bro. Salute to you. So I'm about to pull up this share screen, as you can see. What's going on, Milo? So a lot of stuff happening, man. The WBA, you know what I'm saying? Some controversial moves, some good moves, you know, a lot of stuff, man. Appreciate you, bro. Man, Ali said the GOAT boxing talk. The people know, yeah. Yeah, man. I'm just, I know I'm underrated in these streets, so I just have to sometimes have to let it be known what I do with this boxing stuff, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people sleeping on it. But we good. Milo in the building, salute. So yeah, we're gonna get to it. So we're gonna start with the heavyweight division. So as you can see, the most up-to-date rankings is you go to the website. This is my first time taking a look at it, so whatever I'm looking at is for the first time. I just seen that it was updated, and I just want to jump on and share it. So here we go. All right, let me know if you guys can see this. This is the heavyweight division. So of course you got AJ as a super champion. They got Char as champion in recess. So that just happened today. That's big news, and and they're gonna make a Trevor Bryan versus Stavern for the WBA regular, and that's tonight. You know what I'm saying? So big implications. You feel me? Lannis is the gold champion. We know AJ's in talks to fight Fury. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get through this mediation. Char, I don't really know. He's just in limbo. Maybe he's gonna get the winner. Hellenius is gonna run it back with Karnacki. You feel me? So we're gonna see. Not sure. All right. So let's go down the rankings. We got Trevor Bryan, number 1. He's the interim champion. He's going to fight Stavern tonight. Usyk is number 2. He's going to the WBO route since he's the mandatory. So that's just window dressing. Now here go a big one. Bogdan Dinu. He jumped up from number 9 last month to number 3. So that tells you he got something big coming. He don't have a big promoter, nothing like that. He's not signing nobody crazy. So definitely that tells you something. Number 3, Bogdan Dinu. So expect for him to get a fight coming up, get announced pretty soon. And we know the PBC been rocking with the WBA heavy. You know what I'm saying? So expect the fight. You know, Deontay Wilder is number 4. Last month he was number 3. What's up, Black and Brown? Salute. What's good with you? Haplotype. Salute, bro. Yeah, man. You gotta drop the info. You know what I'm saying? I'm underrated in these streets, so I gotta make sure I, keep my status. So Deontay dropped to number 4. He was number 3 last month. Ortiz dropped down a spot. So Bogdan done moved down Wilder and Ortiz. So he definitely got something coming if he jumped from number 9 to number 3. So you got Ortiz at 5. Andy Ruiz, now he's in talks to fight Chris Arreola. That fight is pretty much done. Just waiting on the date. Like I said about Kornacki, he going to run it back with Helenas. So, you know what I'm saying? Charles Martin is the IBF number 2. Now, I know stuff been coming out about him versus Wilder, but you got to understand, you have a guy that won the number 2 spot, eliminator, and Wilder is unranked. So I can't see them matching that fight up unless Wilder is in the rankings, in the IBF rankings. Then you can do an eliminator, and you know how the IBF work with the mandatories. But until I see Wilder into the IBF rankings, that fight right there is just talk. You know what I'm saying? So I think Martin is going to go down his route because it makes sense if you PBC to at least have 2 guys with an opportunity to get an opportunity to fight for the world title. So you can hit them on different directions. Macadocious, Mac of the South, what's good, bro? Salute to you. Appreciate you coming through. Talking about these rankings, bro. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get down to it. So I'm not sure about Martin and Wilder. It could happen, but I just can't see Wilder giving up his junk. What's up, Jalik? Salute. Salute to you. He said, Jalik, he said the consultant, salute. JC, what's good, bro? What's good? So I'm not sure about Martin and Wilder unless Wilder get into the IBF rankings. It only makes sense. If you win an eliminator, you next in line, basically. All right. Chris Ariel, number 9. We all know what that is. Cavalier. Now look at number 11. Bermain Stavern. He was unranked. Look, this how I wanna let you guys know and point out how bogus these rankings can be. Donnell Kirkland, what's good, bro? Salute. He said Pacquiao. Yep, yes, sir. We definitely gonna get to that. I know that's good news for a lot of Spence fans. What's good, bro? What's good, Teddy B? Salute. So that's why I like to do these, update these rankings and stuff like that, because you get to see the hypocrisy and the conspiracy and the bullshit with it. Bermain Stavern been out of the ring for like 2 years. This February, he last got stopped by Joe Joyce, and before that, Wilder, you know what I'm saying, put a meme on him. And now he 42 years old. Now he's number 11 in the WBA. He about to fight for the regular title tonight. So y'all see how this shit work, man. I just want to make sure everybody, can stay consistent with these rankings. So y'all guys, you really know what's going on. What's up, my man? Hawk 1717. What's good, bro? Salute to you. Yeah, y'all go follow my man on all social media platforms, Twitter, IG. You know what I'm saying? Y'all need any of those fights, any fights you need, highlights and stuff like that. Go check them out, man. Tim Boxeo, go check him out, bro. That's a good boxing head right there. I respect him. What's up, Oz? What's going on with you? Salute to you. All right, so you see Bermain Stavern, you see that. So y'all already know what it is. So we'll see tonight. You know what I'm saying? What's good? Kano Local Sports. What's good, bro? Salute to you. Thanks for coming through, bro. Appreciate it. So we got Stavern at 11, Michael Hunter at number 12, Philip Herkovich. He's in talks to fight Martin Bacoli. That's a good fight. And then you got Frank Sanchez and Aldo Wallin. Aldo Wallin got a good fight with Brazil coming up. So y'all see it right there. Y'all see what can happen. How they moving. Bogdan Dino, number 3. That's the most significant jump. He jumped from number 9 to number 3. So he'll probably be an opponent for one of these PBC guys coming up. They're going to start announcing fights. You see Wilder, number 4. Maybe that's a comeback fight for Wilder. I don't think nobody can get mad at that, especially been out the ring this long with new training staff. So anything can happen. Maybe Ortiz. So we'll see. All right, we're going to move on to the cruiserweight division. So now I know a lot of you guys probably don't even know these guys, but hey, that's why we're here. So the super champion is Arslan Galamarian. He's from France, trained by Abel Sanchez, undefeated guy. You know what I'm saying, decent puncher. Now the regular champion, he's been elevated. Ryan Marhi, something like that. So they just stripped Beibut Shubanov, who was supposed to fight tonight on the Don King card. So they stripped him, and they ordered Doricos versus Mahari. So that's a good fight right there. That's a good fight. Kevin Lorena, number 2, he's going to fight for the WBC Bridgerweight silver title March the 13th. So he might be obsolete for this one right here. Got the gold champion, the Russian kid right here. Rakpour, Mike Wilson. You know what I'm saying? You got this guy, number 5. He's a PBC fighter. Dion Nicholson, he fights in the Wilder camp, out of the Wilder camp. Raphael Murphy. You got Pulev's brother who just fought today. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, man. Like, the cruiserweight, it can be popping if all these guys fight each other, because most of the fights is 50-50, basically, especially, like, at the top. And this division need unification. Makabu, Breeders, you know what I'm saying? The WBO about to get filled with Coley, versus Gowacki. So that's, you know what I'm saying? It can do some things if these guys fight each other. But Doricos versus Mahari is a good fight, though. We'll see. All right, we're gonna go to light heavyweight. Salute to everybody in the building. Let me see. He said, Isn't Daniel a cop that fought? Yeah, he fought Big Baby and Pulev. Got stopped by both. Then he won a little off the radar fight, and then here you go in the rankings with no major promoter. You feel me? No major promoter. So that tells you he'll probably be an opponent for somebody. He said Cruiser is one of my favorite division to watch. Them dudes throw hands. Yeah, yeah. They're just smaller heavyweights. I love watching Makabu though. Makabu can scrap. You feel me? He's speaking Teddy B. Salute to everybody in the building. We're gonna keep rolling. So light heavyweight. So you got Dimitri Bivol. He like pencil in to probably come back April the 17th on the zone. So y'all keep your eyes open for that. John Pascal, he's rumored to rematch Badu Jack in the coming months. So that should be announced. And that was a good fight. You got the interim champion, Robin, what's his name? Krasnitsky. He just went to the man's hometown, Dominique Bostic, and stopped him not too long ago. So he's the interim champion. But Waxy, that might be a good fight for Waxy. You never know. Blake Caparero, I believe he got a fight coming up. Gilberto Ramirez now, he's been ordered by the WBC to fight Marcus Brown. So, I doubt he'll be going down this route. I mean, Teddy B said, yeah, that was a good fight. Makabu versus Papin. Well, that was a good fight. Makabu beats a lot. He beat a lot of good guys. Charles Foster, all those from New England. You know what I'm saying? Southpaw. I mean, if Bivol coming back now, you got to look at these top 15. One of these guys going to get the call. We can do a process of elimination. You know what I'm saying? To see who get the call. Charles Foster, maybe. I don't know about Basel because he did stuff for a KO loss. Maybe Shabransky. He jumped in the rankings. So this is how you know you might see some guys as an opponent because when they jump in the rankings all of a sudden and you haven't heard from them, haven't had a fight, and they just jump number 7. Look at Shabransky, number 7. We ain't heard nothing from him since Kovalev, right? Maybe he had a little off the radar fight. Then you got Craig Richards. He had a good win against Shakon Peters last month. Marcus Brown haven't fought in a while. So they in talks to fight Zerto. They got a purse bid coming up next week, February the 5th. So stay tuned for that. It's coming. These other nondescript guys. Gonzalez from Cuba, he had a little fight off the radar too. And he popped in number 12. So he might be an opponent for Bivol. So you never know, man. You never know. Badu Jack. So we'll see, man. Bivol, I think the light heavyweight division gotta get cracking. Now they got some fights scheduled, which is good. You got Joe Smith Jr. fighting Max Vlasov for the WBO February 13th. That's a good fight. And then they're gonna finally make this fight happen with Berta Biev and Adam Dante. So you know what I'm saying? That's March the 20th. So we got to get like heavyweight popping, man. For real. All right. We're gonna move to super middleweight. 168 pounds. So Canelo, super champion, he's fighting February 27th versus Yildirim. We already know about that. Dave Morrell just got elevated to the regular champion. He was they did some tricky shit with Morrell because he missed weight in his last fight around Christmas, right? And they just called it a non-title match, so he'd be able to keep his WBA status. And then like the next month, they elevate him to the regular champion. Then you got shooting off, you know what I'm saying? Is the gold champion. My man Ricky E 245. What's up, family? What's good, bro? Salute to you. JC said facts. Yes, sir. You know what I'm saying? I just want to make sure everybody's straight on these rankings, man. Y'all gonna start seeing some stuff crazy. You know what I'm saying? You pay attention to him, you're like, how the hell he get ranked? But you got Adios is number 1. He had a fight recently. Got a win. David Benavidez number 2. So he jumped up. I think he was 3 last month. Everybody kind of moved up since Morrell got moved up. And then Lemieux, Danny Jacobs, Berlinger, he moved up a spot. John Ryder. Now, John Ryder has been ordered to fight David Morrell. So they should have a purse bid coming up. So expect to see that fight on PBC probably. I don't think, like, you got to think, what does Eddie gain if Eddie Hearn win the purse bid? What do he gain having that fight? That fight ain't no main event. You feel me? He's going to be an undercard. So he'll probably just let PBC win that, or they negotiate and get John Ryder to fight Morrell. John Ryder just fought on the Triple G undercard in December where he didn't really look too good to me against Mike Guy. Supreme Beast Boxing, what's good, bro? Salute. Just running down these WA rankings, man, trying to catch them, you know what I'm saying, with the hand in the cookie jar. Talk about what fights can be made and stuff like that. That's all. Salute to you, bro. He said, "What do you think about the Beck dude, Beck the bully? That's supposed to be Kovalev. I like him. He's a good, strong kid, thick, solid dude. You see, they got him number 15. They're gonna have him come back February 13th against TBA, but he coming back. I like him, man. I think he need a little bit more seasoning. You know what I'm saying? He's 6-0, but he's right there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, he's not too far from Belinga. Belinga get all get all the notoriety because he's knocking everybody out in the first round. But this Beck guy is probably a better prospect than Belinga, really. He probably need more fights though. So yeah, I like him. He's a little short, solid type dude. All right. So Kyle Smith, number 8. You see Yildirim, they put him in the rankings because they normally do that when you fighting for a unified title. They'll throw you in the rankings just to say I got you to steal a station feed off of you, even though he's a WC mandatory. But you know how they do. Darrell, he should have something coming up pretty soon. Y'all be on the lookout for Anthony Darrell. He should have something pretty soon, probably the end of next month. Look out for that. You know what I'm saying? So we got some decent fighters. Vladimir Shishkin, number 13, he's fighting on Showbox. Man, I done clicked on dude. He fighting on Showbox. He's fighting on Showbox. What is it? February the 17th. So be on the lookout for him. Then you got Beck the Bully February 13th. So yeah. We know what they're trying to do at the top of this. You know, Canelo talking about being undisputed. So he got a fight on the 28th, February 27th, excuse me. Then he already signed the fight Billy Joe in May 1st or May the 8th. So then they talking about him fighting Caleb Plant, which is important for Caleb Plant to put on a great performance. There's no football tonight. There's nothing. He prime time, so it's nothing he had to go up against. Maybe a basketball game or so. I don't know. I don't know what I'm saying, but I have to be focused on boxing. But I know football not until next week, the Super Bowl next week. So he got to put on the show. Hopefully he get a good number, and then that can kind of really push along the Canelo fight in September. Because I'm hearing it's pretty much done. That's what Canelo gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That's what he want to do. September, Caleb Plant. So we'll see. He said, "Damn, I thought the rail was retired. Nah, he got a fight in the works." Probably against a guy a guy you probably heard of, but you probably heard of him, but not no world title type of challenger. All right, going on to middleweight. So Murata just been elevated. You know what I'm saying? He was the regular, he just got elevated. So he's a super champion. Canelo is going to campaign at 68, so we all know that. Not sure what he's going to do. I thought he had a rematch clause with Rod Brandt. I'm not sure how that worked when he stopped Rod Brandt in 2 rounds, but I'm not sure how that worked. Chris Eubank is an interim champion. He just signed with Sutherland Brothers. Not sure what he's going to do, you know what I'm saying? But that'd be a good fight with Murata, you know what I'm saying? Then, these rankings right here probably fall off a little bit. My man, they got Sergio Martinez, number 5. Now, he's supposed to have a fight in April. And he talking about fighting Murata at the end of the year. So, you know what I'm saying? Magia, you got Papat from France, Lamana. He just won a fight. So he moved up they got him rated 160. You know what I'm saying? So he must got something coming up. He must got something big coming up. Because he was at 154. He won a fight, you know what I'm saying, like 2 weeks ago. So see, that's how I be paying attention to this shit. He was at 154. So number 8, Thomas Lamana, he might have some big coming up. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. There's a Rafa in there. So really, it ain't really looking too crazy. It ain't nothing really to, talk about really with these rankings. Ronald Ellis about to fight David Benavidez March the 13th. Gongora just signed with Matchroom at 168. He's the 168 IBO champion, so really ain't nothing. I would like to see this division unified though. Now 154, this is my favorite division in boxing, bro. Word up. Jamel Charlo, unified champion, got 3 belts. You know what I'm saying? He got an IBF mandatory, but he's kind of waiting to see what happened with Teixeira versus Castano, February 13th. So he probably ain't make no move. He probably can hold off on that mandatory right now, which none of the fans probably know who the guy is anyway. So nobody gonna be mad at that. So Laura and Sorrow supposed to fight. They've been ordered to fight by WBA like a long time ago. So expect that fight to get announced. You know what I'm saying? Laura, he always got to be in the main event. He said that this 154 ranking is crazy. Yeah. Marcus Davis, what's good, bro? Salute. So you got so Laura and Sorrow, that's supposed to be coming down the pipe, yo. So we'll see. Then you got Jared, you got Sebastian number 1, Matt Renoff. He's a good fighter, yo. He should have something coming up too. You know what I'm saying? We'll see what happens with that. He's with Matchroom. Fundora number 2, he won a title eliminator on Spence undercard. Jerry Hurd been out the ring for a minute. J-Rock too. So I'm trying to see what they're gonna do. Karbamov number 5. I like him from Russia. He nice. He got a little swag in his game. Can fight. Rosario should have something coming up. I'd like to see Rosario against any of those top 154 pounders on PBC side. Hurd and Lubin. You know what I'm saying? Even Tony Harrison, got to get him in the mix. Tim Zhu, number 7 now. He got high rankings in the IBF and WBO, and he's signed to fight Dennis Hogan March the 31st. So be on the lookout for that. You know what I'm saying? Then you got the Spanish kid, the French. I remember I seen them guys fight. Jamonte Clark, number 11. He PBC, so he might have something. Jorge Cota and Fundora might run it because that fight fell out because of COVID. So we'll see, man. So the big news really in this division, it's real deep and all that good stuff, but we gotta see Jamel in an undisputed fight. So we waiting on Castano to Teixeira so we can make that happen. Then welterweight, big news. You know what I'm saying? I know this is real good for the Spence fans, and really it's a good move to me because it kind of speeds up undisputed, in my opinion. And I'll break that shit down too. But Ugas been elevated to super champion. Pacquiao is champion recess. Virgil Ortiz still the gold champion. He's fighting Mo Hooker for basically a title eliminator at WBO. What's up, D-Style Boxing? Salute on the super chat. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. So Virgil might be going down WBO route. So that's why, I mean, that gold belt, I never understood what that gold belt mean anyway. So it is what it is. So now what this mean with Ugas being elevated, that pretty much, we already know that pretty much means Spence is going to unify with him. You know what I'm saying? Probably in the summer sometimes. Spence has a mandatory, the IBF mandatory, Quadratilo. He's coming back on the Benavidez undercard March the 13th. No opponent yet, but expect for him to fight a southpaw. You know what I'm saying? Something like Red Cash or something like that. So, you know what I'm saying? Be on the lookout for that. So, I mean, that's kind of good news. And the reason why I say it can speed up undisputed because, he got the 3 belts. So it's really if Spence get the 3rd belt, it's really no other fight we want to see. But you feel me? There's no other, because even with the IBF mandatory, you can't throw that in real fight fans' face because Quadratilo is signed with Samson Liquors now, PBC. They can manipulate that IBF mandatory. They was already about to do it last year with Lipinets versus Quadratilo, but he couldn't get a visa to fight over here. And then you got Porter waiting in the wings, IBF number 2. And they really, if you look at the IBF rankings, they never really rank a number 2 spot. You got to win the eliminator. You feel me? So they can control that IBF mandatory a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Give them step aside. That shouldn't hinder the biggest fight in boxing. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I said it can be. It's faster to undisputed. Get the belt off Ugas. You know what I'm saying? And then the winner fight Bud. That's point blank. Period. There's no other excuses. All that other stuff. It don't really matter because Spence said he wanted to be undisputed. So no matter what he gotta do, I don't care about purse splits. The fight should happen next. You know what I'm saying? No matter how you work it out on either side. So that's why I say it's closer to being done because they can control that IBF mandatory since he's on that side of the street with them. So moving on to the rankings, you got Jamal James. He's number 1. He's the interim champion. Now, this me playing matchmaker. I think he gonna fight the number 3 guy, Raz Butayev. Butayev got some ties with the regular title because um, he fought Vesputin maybe 2019. I forgot when they fought Monte Carlo. Vesputin tested positive, so they ruled out no contest. So it made sense for Butayev to fight Ugas, who was number 1 at the time for the regular. But then what happened? They put Abel Ramos out the blue. You know what I'm saying? So Abel Ramos fought for the regular against Ugas, and he lost. And that's Butayev supposed to fight Ugas after that. But you see what they're doing now. Ugas got elevated, so they'll probably do a match with James versus Butayev for the WBA regular. So remember, if it happened, just shout me out. You know what I'm saying? Drop a like. So number 2, you got Gabriel Magistrate. He's from what is it? Venezuela? Yeah, Venezuela. I think he's like 3-0. You know what I'm saying? He's number 2. So that tells you. I know he went to the Olympics a couple times, but hey, I don't know. You got Butayev, I just talked about. Mikey, number 4. Not sure what he's gonna do. Ellis, number 5. Hopefully he get Golden Boy can get him a good fight. Palometa, now he been climbing up the rankings too. You know what I'm saying? To me, he's more like a prospect. I think he was a Olympian. He can fight too. Jesse Vargas, Abel Ramos, David Avanesian got a good fight coming up against Josh Kelly. That's February the 20th. That's a good fight. Cody Crowley, number 10. He's with PBC. So if Keith Thurman want a good want a tune-up fight, I can see Crowley. You know what I'm saying? Just keeping 100. Conor Ben got a good fight coming up with Sammy Vargas. That's April the 10th. You feel me? So we'll see, man, how this lineup. We got Keith number 12. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But I think it's kind of good news. It get the division moving. And everybody been pushing for Manny Pacquiao to do that anyway. And I think it's cool. It opened up the division. And let's see. It shouldn't be no excuses. It limits the excuses from Bud and Spence from happening. I'm okay with it. I'd rather see that fight last because those are 2 best guys meeting for the undisputed title of the world. And that makes sense to me. But now, if he get 3 belts, Spence get 3 belts, no excuses, yo. Throw all that shit out the window. Damn 60-40. Let's talk about getting the fight actually made, bro. Because the fans actually got more power than we think. You know what I'm saying? We don't got to settle for anything else. Quadratilo Arkadurov. Come on. I ain't dissing him, but y'all know what I'm talking about. All right, 140 pounds. Now, this division is tied up because, of course, we got Undisputed with Josh Taylor and Jose Ramirez. That should be May 1st, May 8th, something like that, May 8th in Vegas. So hopefully they working on getting some fans, but that's a good fight. We talk fans, we talk about Undisputed, we got one. So this division kind of tied up. So everybody at the bottom, well, everybody after this, in these rankings should be positioned as stuff just in case the winner between Taylor and Ramirez move up, which is highly likely because there's some big 140 pounders. But you got Barrios. Now he had a close fight with where he had the number 5 guy, Battier. I thought Battier won that fight. And the WBA did order that fight, and they gave both guys interim fights. So I don't know what happened with that. So maybe he's gonna run that back. I heard talks about him and Regis. We don't know. I'm wondering who Bud going to fight next while Spence fight Ugas. I don't know. That's a good question. He can fight. I would pick. Go to the WO rankings, my man Marcus, and then make an educated guess. It could be Porter. It could be Cassio Clayton at number 4. All he gotta do is not lose. Yo, this sidetrack one more time. So with this Spence shit, Spence and Bud kind of remind me of like I put in like when I experienced. I used to play ball, you know what I'm saying, AAU basketball. And when you go to a tournament, I don't know if you guys familiar, you go to a tournament, you'll have like maybe 16, 17, 20 teams, whatever it is. And that first day, you get, let's say the first day is a Friday, it's a weekend tournament. You got to win that first game or you go to the losers bracket. Then you got to win like 3 or 4 games to get there. So then the guys is in the winners bracket, they in the championship game on Sunday chilling, waiting for us. And I remember that happened to my team a couple times. We had the fight in Claw. We had a game like 8 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock, and like 6 o'clock just to get into the semifinals. And we dead ass tired. So as a Bud fan, I rock with Bud. Hey, let Spence fight all them tough fights, man. He said he want undisputed, so he gotta fight us at the end of the day, right? That's how I look at it. That's just me as a competitor. Because anybody that's competitive, you want that guy to go through this guy, go through that guy, or if you're playing football, basketball, baseball, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? It's I know in NBA, if you the home team, like the team you about to play, if they had a back-to-back game against two tough guys and you the home team, like Denver, they used to win a lot of games like this back in the day. You know, you go to Mile High City, you know what I'm saying? They sitting there waiting for the Bulls to come. The Bulls can play, they can do the Texas trio. They play Houston and San Antonio, Dallas, but they play Houston and San Antonio back-to-back nights. Then the next night they gotta go to Denver. And when they get on the court with Denver, they got the altitude and all that shit. They mess around, Matumbo blow them off the court. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I look at it compared to Stan. I got sidetracked. All right, so back on this 140. So Barrios, I heard he's gonna fight Regis, which is a good fight. They fall on the same card. I know Batier was promised a fight with him. We'll see. The WBA Gold Champion, he's fighting tonight. He's fighting tonight. You know what I'm saying? So if y'all trying to get a link, you know what I'm saying? You can find it out there. He's fighting tonight in Miami. Tonight or tomorrow night in Miami. The number one guy from Dominican Republic, he's the interim champion. Now he was supposed to fight Rancis Bartholomew, and Rancis fight tomorrow on the Plant card. So he a tall southpaw, he can fight. So you might see him and Rancis. If Rancis win, you might see that fight coming up. Lewis Riston, that's Matchroom. Regis, you know what I'm saying? I think he make a good fight with anybody, the top guys, AB, Barrios, everybody, you know what I'm saying? Back to here, I talked about him. This kid right here, number 6, Uzbekistan. He's with Matchroom. Number 7, he's with Matchroom. I think he's from Spain. Gadashev, that's another good one. Been, you know what I'm saying? Haven't heard from him in a minute. Tonio DeMarco, Jesus Ramos, he should have a fight coming up in February. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of these other guys, Cleveland Selden, Fabian Madonna. I thought he was gonna get the AB fight. Hey, JC, you still in the building? I take my crow. I picked Fabian Madonna to fight AB. I take it. Adrian Granado. So see, this my point right here. I'm glad they did this. WBA never let me down. Adrian Granado has been out the ring since what, October 2019. Haven't had a win since when? No, he been out the ring. Excuse me. Hold on. He fought Danny. Right, yeah, he been out the ring because he got back-to-back losses, Danny and Robert Easter. So haven't won a fight in a minute, right? He number 13 in the WBA. So that means he got something lined up, bro. I'm telling you. Y'all pay attention to this stuff, bro. Maybe he gonna fight Jesus Ramos. Maybe. You know what I'm saying? Pay attention now. Granado's number 13. That's why I love doing this shit, bro. Number 14, the other back tier, he from Canada. He can fight too. Number 15, Giovanni Santiago. That's who AB fighting. AB is fighting this kid February the 20th. Number 15. So at least I guess he got a ranking. I don't know how much rankings really mean, but I guess that was a reason why they picked him. So yeah, bro. Pay attention now. These rankings, bro, they try to slide a fast one in your ass. Man, they can't get me. I'll be on their head. He said, have you seen? Yeah, I seen the fight. He fought on the Dominican card with it was last month. It's on Facebook too. You might see me in the comments too if you check out the live stream. But he fought on the Dominican card. Go to Sean Boxing YouTube channel. He fought on there. It was December 16th. Amanda Serrano was the fight right after his. He scored the first round knockout body shot. He stopped the dude. I mean, I don't think he got nothing for AB. He definitely got nothing for AB, but he can punch a little bit. He don't got nothing for AB though. But yeah, go check that out. I might do a video on that shit. But okay, we're going to 135, which is a hot division. A lot of clout in this division, so that's what makes it hot, I guess. But let's get to it. Super champion Unified champion Teofimo Lopez. We got that one covered. Tank, he's the regular champion. Ivan Mendy is the gold champion. Rolly is the interim champion. There you go, 4 champions. Let's get it. Lomachenko number 2, Linares 3. So Isaac Cruz moved up, but he got an IBF. He won an IBF eliminator, so I don't know if he's gonna wait for that. They still got Robert Easter number 5. Robert Easter is gonna fight at 140 versus Ryan Martin. That's a good fight. That's a good fight though. I like that. Jackson Marinez, he got a big fight coming up against Richard Comey, February 13th. James Tennyson, he called out Linares after his big win over Josh O'Reilly, who's still in the rankings at number 9. You know what I'm saying? Oliver Flores looking for a big fight. Michelle Rivera, a good fighter. A good fighter. He should be back on the Benavidez on the card. I think he's going down the WBC route. He's facing Villasana Jr. His pops was a world champion. Villasana, Marcos Villasana, I believe. He fighting him March 13th. Let me see. The kid from Japan, Albert Machado. Okay, good. I'm glad I brought up him. I talked about this on the live stream before. I was saying Machado is going. I picked a good fight. Machado versus Hector Tanahata, and that fight is official. It's done. March the 18th. That's on Rain City Boxing. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be live from Puerto Rico. So you're definitely gonna have some news on that coming up. That's a good fight. Machado versus Hector Tanahata. John Fernandez. So he just got in the rankings. He might have some coming. Alfredo Santiago. He can make a good fight. I can see Alfredo Santiago versus Rolly Romero. That's a good common opponent of Devin Haney. There you go. Doing my matchmaking 1-on-1. I think I'm gonna say that's gonna be Rolly's next opponent. I'm gonna put it out there in the atmosphere. Hopefully it comes true. So we'll see, man. Teofimo, he's gonna fight Kambosos next. Haney got a fight date April the 2nd or the 3rd. That's right. That's the weekend of the Final Four. So if I'm them, I'm going on the 2nd, that Friday. I think the Final Four first game is like on the Saturday. I'm a little rusty, but I remember being on Saturday, and then Monday is the championship game. So it makes sense to go on the 2nd. He's penciled in the fight Fortuna. You know what I'm saying? He penciled in. So that is what it is. And Tank, I don't know what he's gonna do. So Tank, if he's gonna fight at 135, it's gonna be somebody off this list. It's gonna be somebody off this list, bro. I doubt if they do Rolly fight, since that's an in-house fight with Mayweather Promotions. Maybe Linares. You never know. It is what it is. But we'll see what these guys do. I just want to make sure I put a visual out there so y'all see what's going on with these rankings. He said Tanahata is underrated. Yeah, he is. Very, he's basic, but very skilled. Good at everything. Not great at everything. He's great at just being poised, but he don't got no flashy hand speed, no good footwork, no crazy footwork, no big power. Actually, he really don't got a lot of power, but he's very basic and skilled at what he do. That's gonna take him a long way. He said Saturday is both games. There you go. See, there you go. So it makes sense to do it on Friday, right? He said championship Monday, so go Friday or something. Yeah, there you go. Yep. So probably Friday, because the Zone do fights on Friday. All right, so we got 130. The super champion is Devontae Tank Davis. The regular, Roger Gutierrez, and Mark Rubano is the gold champion. So for Tank, I would like for him to stay at 130. It's smoke there. You know what I'm saying? See if we can get the Jojo Diaz if he win on February 13th against his mandatory. Burchett, they all fighting. Burchett, Jojo, and Heron all fighting a week apart from a 2-week span next month. So I'm looking forward to that. Then you got Chris Colbert, number 1. I think just to backtrack real quick, Gutierrez, I think he should run it back with Rene Alvarado. That was a good fight. That was a great fight, actually. They gotta break the tie. But Chris Colbert, not sure what he gonna do. What's good, Coco? Salute, bro. Oh yeah, I appreciate you, bro. Thank you, man. Thanks, man. I appreciate you, bro, all the time. Yes, sir. So Chris Colbert, I think Chris Colbert gonna fight the number 2 guy, Xavier Martinez. They had a little internet IG beef. Martinez is with Mayweather Promotions, so I can see that fight happening next. Rene Alvarado, I want to see him run the back with Gutierrez. Nova, he coming back off an injury. I think he had Achilles injury, so we'll see. I need that scout for Tank. Yeah, that's a good fight, right? He won the fight. He building himself by fighting Latino fighters, Mexican fighters. He fought Nunez from Panama. He built up that. You know what I'm saying? That he fought Leo. He fought what's the other kid? Hugo Ruiz. At least Jojo a champion. He said, "Who you got, Rock or Coffee?" I got Rock. You seen Rock come in at 261? Yo, that dude been 270 plus, 285 in his recent fights. But I think it's gonna be a good fight though. I'm not saying he blowing through Coffee though. But I got Rock. I got Rock. I like that fight, man. I was scared earlier, man. They talking about that fight was gonna be off, but that's another story. But Nova coming off an injury. He said Albert Bell. Oh, that's a good fight. Yes, sir. Those are two good guys at 130. Yes, sir. I agree with you 100%. Bell should have something coming up. O'Shaquie Foster might continue to fight on that Rain City boxing platform. They got 14 dates. You know what I'm saying? If y'all ain't seen Rain City USA, man, go check it out, bro. It's a good little atmosphere, good little production. Go check it out, bro. So let me see. He said Bell is a good boxer, very big for the weight, aqua style. Yeah. Yep. He fight like how Robert Easter should fight. He don't give up his fight. He said he's from Ohio, so I'm rocking with him. Yeah, I like him. So where we at? So Nova coming off an injury. He should be back. And Agawa, now this is the guy Tevin Farmer fought that tested positive, and they robbed Tevin Farmer. He's the highest rated guy at in the IBF right now, so I'm not sure we're gonna go down WBA route. Told you, Rock. Yeah, man, he did. I seen pictures, bro. That's what's up. That's what's up. Yeah, you did tell me. He looked good, bro. I was excited, bro. Like, let's get it. Cancio, he pulled out a fight with what's the kid's name? Gabriel Flores. So I'm not sure what he gonna do. Vicente from Cuba, Claudio Marrero, he might get another fight. He PBC, so don't be surprised if you see him in another fight. Maybe against Jaime Abaleta. That's PBC. Number 9. Now he's fighting on the Jamel Herring Frampton undercard. Frampton is actually sparring with him. Anthony Cacase. He's a tall southpaw, so he's all right. He's decent. Joe Cordina, he coming back. That's my guy right there. I like him. Francois Fonseca, you know what I'm saying, rounded out. So yeah, 130, man. They definitely can unify, and they got some good talent at 130. Okay, featherweight. So you see, they still kept Leo with all these. Look, listen, y'all got like attention to detail. Listen how they did all these changes right today. They dropped basically stripped Manny. They stripped Shubinov. They basically stripped Manuel Char. So look what they did with Leo. They kept him as super champion. You feel me? So I expect Leo to fight at 126. He said Gabriel Fuller. Yeah, that's a good fight. That's February 13th. Yep, that's on and popping. So, and then you got Kanzu. So I'm gonna talk about this real quick. So this is very important because so Leo is gonna be campaigning 126, my guess. We know Garrett Russell got a mandatory Ray Vargas. Then we heard the news about the IBF #1 guy, Kid Galahad, about to sign with PBC. So that means that can make some good fights over there. You feel me? And that's good. You got Navarrete. Navarrete is the WBO champion, so I'm not sure he's gonna fight. Maybe Joet or Jesse Magdaleno. So he kind of out the picture for a second. But they can definitely do some things. And I think they owe Gary and Leo. These guys should be fighting, bro. All these years they've been champion in one division, having fought is crazy. So if you add the IBF champion in the mix, you know what I'm saying? Because Kid Galahad got a purse bid with Jazza Dickens, who he already beat, but that was a close fight, so it's not in the bag for Kid Galahad. So that shit rhyme. But we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. So it look like they pushing towards a fight with Gary and Leo. Finally, it looked like. I'm not saying it's sure. It looked like. All right, on to these rankings. So number 1, you got Eddie Ramirez, Eduardo Ramirez. He looked good on the Spence undercard. He won a title eliminator. So I can see him fighting Leo next. I can see that. Now you see Josh Warrington came in number 2. You feel me? Josh Warrington and Kanzu supposed to fight April 24th. Josh Warrington have a tune-up fight against what's the kid's name? Mauricio Lara. That's February 13th. So be on the lookout for that. Ogawa, Garcia. I don't know how these guys play a role in the division. Moreno, I used to like him from Panama back in the day. You got Jesus Rejas. I haven't seen him in a minute. Tugs. So Tug might get a good fight, but Tug going down the WBC route. Mark Marcelo, number 9. That's another PBC guy. You got the Russian kid, Isaac. They got the Canelo looking kid right here. He won a good fight on Spence on the card. He PBC. So, definitely some things can happen. At the top, these guys can unify. You know what I'm saying? And then all these guys can fight each other. So we'll see. I see Josh Warrington. so that tells you that Josh Warrington is fighting Kanzu. That tells you that he's fighting off the rip. Because he was champion, and then next thing he dropped his belt last week. This week he's number 2. You know what I'm saying? So that's just, something to keep an eye on, how they try to trick you. All right, we're going to 122. That's a hot ass division. Real hot division. All right, so you got the super champion MJ Marjan Ahmadaliev. Now he's supposed to fight March 13th, maybe in his home country, and he's supposed to fight the IBF mandatory Asawa, something like that. Former champion, tall southpaw. So yeah, I think that fight is going down. Brandon Figueroa is in talks to fight. I'm surprised he didn't give up this title yet, but he's in talks to fight Luis Neri, the WBC champion. That's a good fight. Ronnie Rios is a gold champion. He's coming back February 13th on the zone. He's facing the number 11 guy, Oscar Negrete. So then you got the WBC champion and then the new WO champion, Stephen Fulton. Number 1, Reese Salim. You know what I'm saying? He looked damn good last week. Real good. He a problem. The most athletic guy in the division. Real tricky, awkward. Yeah, he gonna be a problem. As Zach fight next week too. Well, he fight on the February 13th on that the zone card. Danny Ramon, he should be back pretty soon. Not sure. He won the WBC eliminator, so I'm pretty sure he's going down that route. He might have to wait and take a fight or two, so he can pick somebody up in here. I'm not sure. Maybe Brian DeGrassi. There you go. Because he was ranked in the featherweight last month, so now he's at 122. So maybe that's a fight. That stick out to me when I'm thinking about matchups. Mike playing, I don't know what they're gonna do. I know Top Rank has an option on him because he beat Josh Greer. Michael Conlon, he's going down the WBO route. What else they got in the grid? Nothing really else after that. Oscar Escondon, I can see him fighting Danny Ramon too. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see. But this division just got hot, bro. And if they keep fighting each other, shit, it'd be dope. Because that's the only way. Like most fans gonna talk about small divisions if the champions fighting each other and then top guys are fighting each other. And I think they'll get a little bit more props. You know what I'm saying? All right, moving to bantamweight. He said Neri Figueroa is might be one of the best fights of the year. Yeah, can't miss. That's a can't miss. Okay. Now we're at 118, the champ, you know what I'm saying? Anyway, super champ, unified champion. He got IBF mandatory coming down versus Michael Desmarenes. They're trying to do that in China, so we'll see in April. Rigo is still the regular. Nordine is the WBC, got his belt back, and Casamaro's WBO. What's up, G5 Jeff? What's good, bro? Salute. Just running down these new WBA rankings, you know what I'm saying? Hot off the press. You know what I'm saying? So, it's been talks about Rigo versus Casemiro. That's a good fight, but we'll have to see. I haven't seen the WO haven't rated Rigo. So once I see that, then I know that Casemiro Rigo they at least got a date. Gary Antonio Russell number 1, so he gonna have something big coming. Maybe he fight for an interim against the number 2 guy, Plangy. You know what I'm saying? I talked about that in the video. Maybe he fight Rashid Warren, PBC. You know what I'm saying? That's a rematch from some amateur fights. You feel me? So this thing can get some popping. There's some notable names. I remember Solis, he fought Rigo. You know what I'm saying? Haida had a good win on the Tanaka. What's the kid's name? Aoka undercard. Jason Maloney is in there. Piano, he's always around. He can always get a good fight. He said he's just in time. Okay, yeah, he talking about okay, your man. Yeah, we'll see, man. You heard anything about that? Real gun of boxing. Salute to you. He coming. I know he said he coming over. I seen the boxing scene video interview article. So yeah, man. Hopefully he come over, man. He good. He can fight. So we'll see. He said it's playing extra for Rigo now compared to the past year. Yeah, they raised their hand now to fight him. He kind of slowed down just a bit. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I want to see him in Casemiro. But yeah, of all these, like I said, any division, all these guys fight each other is good. I want to see anyway. Get clean. If we can clean up the rest of these two belts, let's see it. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see because I think Bali gonna run it back with Donaire on WBA, WC. I'm sorry, and the winner of that maybe fight the winner between Casemiro and Rigo, maybe, and then that they can unify with anyway next year or the back end of this year, something like that, if they can get the ball moving. So yeah, man, I love unifications, bro. Let's get them. All right, super flyweight. I like this division too. Chocolatito is fighting Estrada in a unification, March 13th. That's a good fight. That's in Dallas. Joshua Franco, he got ordered to fight Maloney, so he about to have his second trilogy in under 25 fights. And then you got the Olympian right there, the gold champion. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. I think what's his name? One of these guys is fighting. Damn. One of these guys is fighting Cajas. See, this is the division that really need unification. Now we getting it. That's good. But in Cajas and Ioka, that'd be a bomb ass unification. But in Cajas is fighting. Damn. I think he's fighting Francisco Rodriguez. I think he's fighting him coming up. I think that he got a mandatory. So, like I said, all these guys at the top fighting each other, man, that shit dope. He said why IBF would sanction Warrington for this April fight. Because they want sanctioned because the WBA wouldn't elevate Zucan so it can be a unification. And he knew about the mandatory Kid Galahad. So they didn't do that. They dropped the ball. Then Kid Galahad, Can Zhu, he wanted to fight with some fans or something like that. And he, you know what I'm saying? So the IBF didn't want to wait. So they told Warrington, go ahead and fight your mandatory. And he was like, nah. So that's why they stripped him. But yeah, they should have. I mean, I don't know. I think they should have elevated Kanzu, but I guess they got the notice that Leo Santa Cruz is coming back because they kept him as the super champion. So that's probably the reason why they didn't. You know what I'm saying? So and if he felt like he beat my man the first fight, Galahad, he should have ran it back. February 13th, run it back, bro. Keep your belt because it don't make no sense for him to drop his belt and say I'm looking for bigger fights. Then you just lose your bargaining chip. You feel me? Or you use your status a little bit. Now he's number 2 in the WBA in featherweight. So now you gotta go fight Kanzu to get some type of status. Like we know the regular is like a fake belt. Let's keep it 100. So yeah, man. I'd rather for him to just keep his belt, fight Kid Galahad, and then try to unify with the other guys. That recent Ghana boxing news was oh yeah, okay, yeah. Okay. Yep, I remember. And so he's the WBO. Yeah, that's right. But my man, the other kid had one too though. It probably wasn't it wasn't as recent as this one. So you're right. Um maybe he can be a fight for Danny Roman. Or maybe he be a fight for Fulton. You know what I'm saying? Okay. I ain't mad at it. Come over here and get that smoke, man. That's good. That's crazy. Warrington got to get a big fight to justify him driving. Right. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think they knew that they needed to fight Kid Galahad, and they used all the exceptions. You know, the IBF don't mess around, and I think they really knew this. They're just trying to buy time. So I don't know. That's crazy though. IBF don't play. If the IBF can strip Canelo, man, they can strip anybody, bro. For real. All right, 112. So Autumn, man, this kid, man, he need to come on with it. He won the title like 3 years ago. Look at that, February 24th, bro. I don't know. He need to unify. This division in unification. Um, JC Martinez come back on Canelo card, fighting Arroyo. That's a good fight. I want to see these guys unify. I don't care which one. Jontu Nakatani supposed to fight Angel Acosta at the WBO rankings. That's a good fight. Both guys can punch. So, you know what I'm saying? Take a look at these. Like I said, it's hard talking about these guys if the champions not fighting each other. If you got 4 champions in the division and they not fighting each other, it's kind of hard to talk about the contenders because I know Jay Harris is nice. Rosales is a former world champion. So we'll see. This kid number 14, he from Pakistan. I said he won a fight last month. So we'll see. Same thing with 108. Same thing with 105. Same thing applies. They got too many champions. They need unification so the fans can get behind this shit. You know what I'm saying? Karaguchi is fighting on the now. Something interesting about this I want to talk about. Let's see if the kid he fighting in the rankings. Yep, there you go. I put that on my Twitter because this dude wasn't ranked. Now he ranked. Okay. So Karaguchi just signed with Matchroom. You know what I'm saying? He might be the best champion in this division. He's a good fighter. He's gonna have his first fight on the Chocolatito undercard with Cecilia Breakers and Jessica McCaskill rematch. He's on that card. He's gonna fight the number 10 guy, Axel Vega, who was just in a world title fight with the WO champion, Edwin Soto. So, you know what I'm saying? He gonna come to fight. And he a young guy. He coming. And then you got Canizales. That's a good fighter for Venezuela. He undefeated. He can punch. But these guys got to fight each other, bro. Jesse Rodriguez, number 2. That's one of my favorite prospects. He's gonna be on the undercard. So so when you see stuff like this, especially in these times with the pandemic, and you see somebody get on the undercard that's highly rated or ranked in a sanctioned body, and you got the champion, that's basically their replacement. You feel me? Just in case somebody tests positive or we have some situation, they can't make weight. So I'm thinking Bam is going to be the replacement for Kawaguchi, but we'll see. You know what I'm saying? We'll see. So they should have some good fights. Alvarado and Soto, they both Golden Boy. They both should be unified next. Point blank. You feel me? Should be an easy fight to make. He said, thanks, bro. This bill is needed for the real ones. Yeah, it is. Because a lot of people really don't understand the rankings. And then when you can see what they're doing and got an eye on it, you can catch the shit. And, and ultimately, the fans are the ones going to pay to watch the fight. So just putting this out there will just let you know what you want to pay for, what you don't want to pay for. You feel me? That's how I look at it. You know what I'm saying? Because when I see if Bada Dino get announced to fight Deontay Wilder, people gonna go crazy. Why he fighting him? Big baby, just whatever. But this fight he been in the rankings for the last 4 months. When I see him popping in number 9, I'm like, damn, he about to fight Ortiz. Watch. Then I seen Wilder pop in number 3. Oh shit, he might fight Wilder. You know what I'm saying? So that's how shit worked. And then he jumped up. I'm gonna go back to it before I go. Just want to talk about this. This division, like I said, need unification. These smaller guys need to unify. But Fredo Mendez, you got the champion right here. He just beat the guy 54-0. No. That's the wrong ranking. I'm sorry. That's the WBC. He's right here. He beat the guy 54-0. But this CP Freshmart, you know what I'm saying? They need to unify. The IBF champion right here, he might be the weakest champion, bro, in boxing. Former champion number 4, you know what I'm saying? So you're not going to get to know these guys until they start fighting top guys, unless you just go do your research. But I'm going to go back to the heavyweight division, man, then I'm going to close it out. Salute to everybody in the building. I just want to speak on this real quick. So what I'm saying, so it's looking like Wilder not going to get the 3rd fight, right? So it is what it is. So you got to keep going. You got to keep moving. So if you look at how this shit shaped up, you got Trevor Bryant. I don't know if my man G5 still in the building, but last month, Bermain Stavern, he wasn't even ranked. He haven't been ranked by them in forever. Now he's number 11. It's out the blue, right? So they making world title fights at the weigh-in and shit. So Badon Denu, this kid, he was number 9. I can show you receipts too. So this is January 29th, right? All right, 2021. So let me go back. So real simple, man. I like the WBA rankings because WBA rankings real easy. You know what I'm saying? Real easy to navigate. All right, so now we're going back a month, right? So look at Dino. He's number 9. Y'all see that, right? He said, any thoughts on the Don King card tonight? I think Trevor Bryan should win that fight against Devern. The other fights, you know what I'm saying, it's whatever. But I'm cool with the card, man. They finally getting it off. It's intriguing because it's like, damn, they finally getting the card off. But the card is going to consist of like 2 or 3 classic Don King fights. I think they're going to show Frankie Randall and Julio Cesar Chavez, bro. That's part of the pay-per-view. So just let you know. But I'm cool with it. Just get that shit out the way. I got tired of them guys, you know, scheduling a fight, canceling a fight, scheduling a fight. Then you got drug tests. You got all this. It's crazy. So you see that he's number 9 in December. So when I seen that shit, and he was number 9 before that. When I seen it, I'm like, oh shit, he about to fight Ortiz. Then this one I seen Wilder pop in number 3. Let me go back one more month. I'll show you guys. So you see I'm in December. I'm going November. So this how I be playing. Y'all see this shit right here? It's crazy. That fight they had with Fundora and that guy Hamed, they did a last minute request and made that a title eliminator. Y'all see that shit? All right. So look. So they still got Deontay number 3. When he come to the rankings. Let's check October. Go back. That's how I be catching. So he been in there for a minute. I may be off. All right, so September, you don't see him in the rankings. You don't see Dinu. You don't see nothing. You don't see, you know what I'm saying? You don't see that, right? You see Chris Lovejoy, number 15. He come in and out the rankings. All right. So I'm gonna go back. That's how I be catching them doing shit, bro. Like, how the hell? So this October. So Wilder jump in at number 3. Y'all see that, right? He jumps in at number 3. Right? So let's go to November. Now, you see Dino dropping at number 9. Wilder still number 3. So this is around the time when Ortiz had that little, I don't know what you want to call that, a fight or not, but when he fought Alexander Flores, that was around that time. So I was thinking maybe we're gonna fight Dinu. Because I'm thinking Wilder's still gonna get the, gonna win the arbitration, all that good shit. But what if he don't? You know what I'm saying? And they already talking about, oh, he got a new team, and if anybody else get knocked out and lose, they want them to start over from scratch. They wanted J-Rock to start over and fight, you know what I'm saying? So I don't think nobody really can be tripping as long as he stay active, in my opinion. So you see how that shit work, man. Now we're back to we're gonna go back to this month right here. Now Dinu, it's number 3. That shit's crazy. I'm telling you. So expect something from Badon Denu. I'm about to hit his ass up on his IG. Ask him what's good. What's next, bro? Drop the news, yo. Because we already see you climbing up these rankings and you ain't done nothing. So we'll see. So don't be surprised when they start dropping this fight news and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So that I just want to point that out, man, because that was pretty obvious to see right there. So yeah, man, I'm about to close it down, man. I appreciate everybody coming through the building. You know what I'm saying? Hope everybody gained something from it. I definitely did. This is my first time looking at the rankings for this month. So I was just going in there just off the top. But this just shows you an inside look at how these rankings do. Y'all know it's politically correct. I mean, y'all know it's politically tied, you know what I'm saying? He said no rhyme or reason, Dino, people must have money. Somebody must be cool. I know his promoter was Greg Cohen. He just did a bid and he just got out recently. So I'm not sure if he got some old pictures on the WBA or something. He got some compromising situations with them. I don't know. But that's a high ass ranking for a guy coming off 2 losses to a notable top 10-ish guys at the time. And so we'll see. But yeah, I just like to give an insight and break down how they be doing stuff. and every promoter got some type of political ties to a sanctioned body. You know what I'm saying? We all know the names and who they rock with the most. So that's all. Just giving a good look, and then we got some good news, big news with well, it's good news for a lot of fans though, but with Spence and stuff like that, maybe get a unification with Ugas since Pacquiao is in recess. So yeah, man, I just want to go through that shit, man. I hope you guys enjoyed it and gained something from it. Salute to everybody coming through the building, super chat, all that good shit. He said Greg Cohen had a cash stash. Yeah. Yeah. I want to salute everybody coming through the building. Make sure you hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. You know what I'm saying? Keep checking me out. We're dropping this boxing content. So every time a sanctioned body drops some rankings, best you know what I'm saying, best believe we're doing a live about it. We're gonna talk about it. So salute to everybody once again. That's my time, and I'm out.